hello everyone and welcome. It is me, John Sanketh here. This is NASCAR 14 and I need to explain something before I start this. I've had to use it as a replay, of course, because my, not my equipment, but my laptop, it ran out of charge while I was recording. So I had to save the replay, and so this is why it's a replay, and here we go. We'll start the replay now. It's 40 laps, Keselowski on the pole with down there in 26th, although we didn't make the best of starts, as you can see from this. As you can see what happened here, we just got basically spat out, and I was using my wheel, so I'm not used to the start. We decided to come back on track, and I thought I was clear. I would have been in track in time, but we hit someone, we spun out, and that's how the first lap ended for us. But here we are, we're gonna, okay, what's it doing with this camera? I'm gonna try and change it back to track side, I think. But yeah, it's okay, I'm just trying to find, then we make a better restart this time, but we got boxed in by someone and, well, spat out in all fairness. But there's Stenhouse round back of us, and it wasn't a terrible race, it just wasn't the best, and I think the camera might be on automatic, and I can't understand why they've done that. But there we go, that was my view of the first first couple opening laps on the restart. But here we are, coming down on the inside of Kligerman and Mears as well. We decided to do that, but hopefully you guys might enjoy it like this, because if you do enjoy it like this, I might actually do the series like this. Do the race, save the replay, and do it this way if you guys would like to see it. But I'll go on to explaining with the wheel. As I'm using the wheel through here, if you see me going wider or that, but over these bumps that you see, like I'm going to dread going to Fontana, but over these bumps, the steering wheel I've got is force feedback. You can feel it, and then you're coming off the corner. If you're a bit tight, you can feel the car just being, pulling at you, and it's good. It's a workout. 40 laps in this race, and I was working out like it felt like I was working out. And I went to gym earlier on today and all. But coming down the back straight here, as you can see, not running as well as we should. We're in 40th, is it 39th? I think we were here, but it's nowhere near running the way where I can. But for some reason, the difficulty was really high for this race, but we just had a pretty, not a steady run. We was fighting the other cars, but we just had to close them down at first. We wasn't running good. It wasn't a good finish in the end, to be honest. I'm not spoiling it for you, but hopefully you guys will stick around and watch the rest of this. But it was a tough race, very tough race, but it was good. It was good race, even though it was tough. You drivers, I don't want races being easy, of course, because it's NASCAR, isn't it? But any type of racing, I don't want it to be easy. But it was nowhere near easy. But there's his design on the car, of course. Of course, the game is broken a little bit with some of the cars, or with some of the ways it does. Like, you just saw with all this on the replay, you see all this popping up and that, like maybe you see when we're on the white line, you see the yellow line, well, not the yellow, the white line above the car, or the car just floating through it. It's very weird. Or like the time marks, like there, you can see it there, but it's the game, it's just the way they made it. But I'm telling you one thing, this race might not be so good, but Bristol, I'll make sure that Bristol is a lot better. I need a decent finish in a race this season, so hopefully Bristol might turn our fortunes around as we head into Bristol. But it's one of our best tracks. We swept it in season 1, but there she is, Danica Patrick, very calm and cool, although I wasn't, as I was fighting the car. But yeah, we're just seeing a lot of sky, aren't we, with some of these. But apparently we was running hot. I can't remember doing that, having it running this hot, but as we're turning in here, it is difficult, you know, with the wheel this game is. But there we are, he's coming past Michael McDowell. But yeah, I'm not really sure. Considering I've done this race maybe 3-4 times because of my laptop being an absolute, you know, it's this, I'm not really sure what to say about this replay. I'm not really sure what to say about it, you know, because it's not a live race. I'm not commenting on what happens, you know, second by second, but it's just I don't know. To be honest, I'm glad that I actually did finish Vegas, and I know I need to put it up for you guys, so that's why I've been going on with it completely, you know, continuing with it, you know. But yeah, it's Bristol should be a lot better. It's Vegas. I've never been good at the track before, but it sounds good though. This game sounds good. I'll just turn it up a little bit, but hopefully if we get another shot of where the cars are going all by on that back straight coming out. But oh yes, we did hit the wall. I forgot to mention that. We did hit the wall, but it wasn't too bad. It affected the aero a little bit, but the car didn't really handle differently. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to hear the other cars going by like a flyby. But yeah, it's not my best track, of course, but we're not going away without winning a race this season, that's for sure. But this, well, to be honest, even though we're running near the back here, so, but that it's just, oh Christ, I don't like putting up a bad race on YouTube, but we all have them after a moment. It's just going to make it a bit sweeter when we do actually win, isn't it, you know? But even though we're running back here, it's not going to be, it's not the end of the world, is it? You know, there's still going to be plenty of more races to go. We're only on the third race, there's 33 to go that we could at least get a win on, but we won't win them all, to be honest, but yeah, I was running quite well. I got into a rhythm as well, which is strange because I couldn't. It's very strange me getting into a rhythm with this steering wheel, but as you can see, we're running near the front. Well, no, not near the front, near the back, but it's not the end of the world. It's not bad through there. I wish it stopped doing that on the straights, because that's where the things happen the most. Oh, we got loose going in, yeah. I got a bit loose going in. I did that. That happened a few times, you know. Got a bit wiggly, but yeah, I can't understand why it keeps switching cameras to these like that. But yeah, there it is. There's the trackside camera. There's us going by once more. This race, I'll tell you what, I will skip to a few laps later, shall I? Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll just skip. I'll see you in a bit. And welcome back. Here we are. I'm sorry that I just skipped it because it's gonna. So it was a long replay. I skipped it to this part where we got into some juicy racing where we were running with a few cars, and I can't understand why it keeps doing this camera. But here we are. We're passing. Oh, so when there's a car on us outside, it doesn't do that. But we're passing Josh Weiss there. When we get into some race, we got it's like not slowed down by him. We caught up to him and we got sort of like, yeah, we got a lot closer to him, and we was running close to a few cars, but and then they came to a point where we was with Castle and Nemechek, and there was nowhere for me to go. We hit them, and yeah, we came up on track, got in the wall by Josh Weiss. I didn't know it was Weiss at the time that did that, but. And there's a hard work gone a little bit there, but it's not the end of the race. But yeah, it's not been the easiest of races for me this, by far. But I think I might leave the replay till the end now. Shall I? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I will. But so I'm not really sure how long's to go in this replay, to be honest. But we did actually we did pass quite a few cars though. We did pass quite a few cars in this race, even though that we've had a lot of problems. But there's 3 of them going by, and there was no more behind them, I don't think. But we did have a bit of a fight back, but it wasn't the way, well, where we would have wanted. But I thought I'd go on the outside of Michael Annette, but I couldn't, quite get there to his outside, to his door. But down here on the inside, I thought, yeah, I'm going for it this time. But here we are. Well, we didn't quite get him until we got off the corner, to be honest. But and then we was coming down onto back Josh Weiss again, I think it was. Yeah, it was the 98 again. Yeah, Josh Weiss, the Phil Parsons racing machine. Hopefully we can. Well, I think I know the result of this pass. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's just watching it now. It's I'm just trying to think now. Is it really going? Oh yeah, we went on the outside of him. I thought I'd try something risky rather than cut to the inside, because it didn't end well last time, did it? When I passed the car inside down there, so. And then we had to. He was right behind us there. I thought about giving him some room, and then I knew I could have come up in front of him. So, and now we're on. Well, trying to catch down like Alex Bowman. I'm not really sure what position, but there, as you can see, we get a good run down the straight. But yeah, I did actually feel the front end of the car slipping away from me when we did get in the draft with someone. But yeah, we're on the back of Bowman now. Hopefully it's still going to be a decent race for you if you guys are enjoying it. I hope you are. But right, yeah, it's right, we're going all over the place at the minute, aren't we? Right, we're on the back of him. I'm not sure how we managed to get past him, because, well, in all fairness at the minute, but there we are. There's this Chevy. Did we go on inside of him? Yes, we did. Oh, that was a surprise. But did we actually clear him though? I wasn't too sure if we did. No, I don't think we did. I don't know. No, we didn't. Not. But we did get him down here. We're trying to find optimum line through there, but couldn't quite find it. But we got him though. There we go. We cleared him, and as we're looking at one of the wheels, I think that might be on back of car, but yeah, there you can see in the mirror it was Bowman. We hit the wall after we got past him. That was annoying, considering how many times I have actually hit the wall in this race. But here we go, going down the back straight again. I'm not really sure what lap it is at the minute. I don't think I made contact with many cars after this. I think it was a cleanish race to the finish from here, but I think we did get back to Landon Castle though. And as we're doing this, the car leading was Brad Keselowski. Now we'll get a picture of the results up for you guys, when I put it in at the end of the video for you. Well, not the results, the championship standings of where we are afterwards. So I'll put up the top 10 and where. Well, no, I won't put up the top 10. I'll show you where we are. And yeah, there's Nemechek and Castle there, and we couldn't get any further than these two. And you know, there wasn't much else I could have done. We got stuck, screwed out by, you know, a few things, and it wasn't the best race. I was, to be honest, glad to see it over, to be honest, but there's Josh Weiss all over the back of us. But at least we're running well, you know. Bristol's going to be a lot easier. I'm going to be loving Bristol. I'm going to make sure I'm going to enjoy Bristol by far. And I'll tell you what I'll do when it gets around 8 minutes. This video, well, this part of the video, what I'll do is I'll skip to the next part. You know, it'll be near the end of the race, hopefully, because it wasn't much. It wasn't really eventful, to be honest. We had his moments, but I might stick around and see if we pass Nemechek, to be honest, and then I'll skip forward for us, and then hopefully we will pass Nemechek, will we? Just need to be able to stitch them all together again, these parts of the videos, so. Hopefully I can. We should be alright at it, but here we are. There's Nemechek, of course. And here we go. We're on the inside of him already, but no, we couldn't quite get there. We couldn't quite get past Nemechek, but not down there anyway. But we stayed there with him. We stayed around him, of course. And here we are. We had a chance here, and I thought we might as well go for it here. He's going to be slower on the straight than us, so there we go. We're around Joe Nemechek, and now we're on to the back of Landon Cassill, and I will skip ahead now, and I will see you very shortly. Yes, hello everyone, and welcome back. This part of the video, I didn't know how long was left in the race. It turns out there was only a couple more minutes left, so I might as well just then finish it out with a trackside camera here. We're past Nemechek, of course, and here we are, well, on the back of Cassill, and with a couple of laps to go. I was hoping I was going to pass him, but it turns out we was getting a lot closer. We was racing him pretty strong, but it wasn't. I don't think it was to be perfectly honest. So we're fighting for 34th here. You can guess where we finished, to be honest, but at this point Keselowski, with 3 laps to go, was not leading the race. With 3 laps to go, Tony Stewart took over the lead in the 14 on Keselowski. So yeah, it's not a decent. It wasn't the best of races for me, but I'm not really sure actually is how many laps there is to go at the minute, because there's no lap counter. But I know we was getting close to him, and I was trying to just try everything to get as close as I could, but Nemechek came off the wall. We crossed the line there, but is that the end of the race? No, I think this one might be the end of the race here, because I drove it in as hard as I could through that final part, through that first turn and down the back straight. I knew I wasn't really close enough, but I tried everything here, like I tried putting the power on so early, and yeah, this should be the last lap of the race. We wasn't close enough, but Bowman got us. No, not Bowman. Cassill got us, and this isn't the end of the race. I think we did. Yeah, that's the end of the race. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later.